Podcast Network and KGMR Gun Music Radio. Find us on the Get Me Radio app, Radio King app, or just jump on gunmusicradio.com. Please enjoy the show. And apparently something's going on over there in Mike Vanek land.
Mike Vanek Sucks podcast. Are you there, Davey?
I'm here.
All right. So that was the venting machine, and I chose the venting machine to start off this program because today they put out a notice saying that they were calling it quits, and they started as Breach in 1998, and what a history that band has.
Oh, dude, what an incredible history. First time I ever met those guys, they invited us up to a show with them and Differential at Red Dot Recording Studios in Tracy, California. That was also where Differential practiced, and they offered to let us bed down there. And of course, we're like 17, 18-year-old kids, so we're like, fuck it. And unbeknownst to us, the parking lot bordered the local police station. So when I went out to go drunkenly tell my buddy to knock on the door because I was scared the cops were going to show up, well, the cops showed up. And they took me, who was 18, and my buddy Inmar, who may still be here watching, who was 17 at the time, and they grilled us and questioned us. And, you know, there he is, Tracy. And so, yeah, we also, the pregnant woman that was with us, we also lied to her mother and told her we were not going to Tracy. And then the next day we kept talking about Tracy in front of her. But so luckily the cops let us go. They called the owner of the studio. He was cool about it. He let us clean up. And that was actually the night that the drummer Joe Tobin was in a wreck and broke his back. And we went out and stayed at the bass player Chad Murphy's house. Thankfully, Joe made a full recovery. And this was in 2001 or 2002. So, and here they are in 2023 calling it quits. That's almost 21 years ago.
Think about that shit. I graduated from high school the year they got together. So, if that tells you anything. Welcome to Sounds from the Underground. I am Mike fucking Vanek, and I goddamn suck. Tonight, joining me all the way from Stonecutter Manor, weighing in at a discreet 200 and whatever pounds. Number 46 in your program, number 1 in your hearts, ladies and gentlemen, LunchBox.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, LunchBox. That is one word, capital L, capital B. Thank you very much. Mike Vanek, it was nice to be able to catch you tonight. I have a rare Friday off tomorrow because tomorrow night and when I say we, Nothing But Losers, is playing the legendary, world-famous Boardwalk in Orangevale, California, alongside our boys in Wormflesh and a band we will be playing tonight, Dead Reckoning, who gave us a call from across the country and said, hey, you guys want to play the Boardwalk? And when I asked them if, how they heard about Nothing But Losers, like who tipped them off? And Danny D. Reckoning was like, I was looking around at bands in the area and you guys piqued my interest. And I asked Rob from Wormflesh about you guys. And he was like, bro, these guys are awesome. They'll sell you tickets. They'll kick ass on stage. It'll be awesome. And message in the chat from Roger Tripp. It is BLE, 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 BLE. And my response to that is, fuck the BLE. And you should show up tomorrow night, Roger. Catch me when I bail off stage. But don't bring that Tripp guy with you. Fuck him.
I'm a fan of the Tripp Rogers.
Tripp Rogers Memorial Championship. That's not a real fucking title.
Okay, so yeah, I'm usually the one that hits up Davey for shows. And like, hey man, you want to broadcast tonight? He'd be like, nah, dude, I'm doing this. Or nah, dude, I'm doing that. Or yeah, possibly. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here. It's my day off. I think I slept for 3 or 4 hours today. And I'm like dead ass tired thinking I'm going to go do this. And then I'm crashing. I get a text message saying, hey, brother, you off tonight? And I was like, Davey wants to podcast. We're fucking doing this. And if shit hits the fan, I got a Red Bull just in case. Michael David, what are you drinking tonight?
I am drinking the Lagunitas the Waldo's Special Ale, Triple IPA, 11.7% alcohol by volume. The one of the owners of my store, Raj, closed me on this. He cracks me up. Oh, hey, Baba, how are you today? And he says it exactly the same way to every guy who comes in. Oh, buddy, I got something special for you. And he was like, hey, you try that new Lagunitas beer? And you know me, I'm looking for weird beers I ain't tried. And oddly enough, it's a Lagunitas I haven't tried yet. So I'm going to regret this in the morning, but it's going to be okay.
When we do post chat, remind me of the beer app, because I have a beer app that's going to fucking blow your goddamn mind.
I doubt it. I play with a lot of beer apps, dude. Beer.
Okay, well.
So anyway,
all right.
It is the most important weekend of the season. It is WrestleMania weekend.
Can I do my part?
You're drinking Miller High Life.
I'm drinking Miller High Life, the champagne of beers. It's got a smooth drinkability that makes me the badass motherfucker that I've always been. All right, go ahead.
So, as I was saying, it is the most wonderful time of the year. WrestleMania weekend. WrestleMania 39 is upon us.
Goddamn.
Roman Reigns' 900-plus day title reign may be coming to an end at the hands of the grandson of the plumber, the son of the American Dream, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Rhea Ripley has a chance to dethrone Charlotte Flair. Asuka takes on Bianca Belair. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Jay and Jimmy Uso. John Cena versus Austin Theory. Edge versus Finn Balor in a Hell in a Cell. And oh, so much more. First time I've actually really looked forward to a WrestleMania in a couple years.
Yeah, dude. You know me. I gave up on WWE a few years ago, and I only watched the good pay-per-views. I've never missed WrestleMania since number 3.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I'm throwing in the towel on the product. WrestleMania season comes, and I'm back.
Yesterday was the 8th anniversary of going to WrestleMania, so you know what I mean. It's in LA this year. Our buddy Juan with the Dead Designs and the Tope Suicida brand is heading down there. He got a Dead Hooker motel and then upgraded to the motel.
Bounced out of that bitch.
Right. Did you see his post, dude? It's fucking hilarious. But anyways, he went to the Motel 666. And I'm really happy to announce that his company, of the Dead Designs, which is the the home of the Tope Suicida brand, has a table at WrestleCon. And WrestleCon is the dopest fucking convention ever. Bobby Hart dropped me off there one time with 1,000 flyers, and I handed them all out. And also got interactions with Steamboat and Flair and Colt Cabana, and fucking got to shake hands with Mr. Bobby the Brain Heenan probably a couple months before he passed away, and he was not looking good. But yeah, it's WrestleMania weekend. I got 5 on right now, and in the background with the volume off. I think I've watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 so far.
You could have just said 1 through 12 and made it like easier.
Yeah. Oh, and I've watched 9, but probably about 5 times.
I've seen everything pretty much except for anything after 26. I think 26 was the latest I've watched. I did watch the Kevin Owens Stone Cold Steve Austin match from last year.
That was my highlight of last year's WrestleMania.
That was everybody's highlight of last year's WrestleMania.
Well, Kevin Owens is my favorite worker, and it's my number 2 wrestler of all time besides Ric Flair. And
dude, it was just so masterfully done.
And you tell Austin was getting tired by how slow he was throwing his punches, but to see Stone Cold back in the ring against one of the top 10 right now. Oh shit, Davey disappears. All right. That's a nice Coca-Cola sweater there, brother.
Thank you. I also got the Monster hat from work too.
All right, so
might
tell
have
me about
Coca-Cola swag for you when you come down here next month, or month after next, technically.
Word. I am looking forward to it. We'll announce that here in a little while. First of all, tell me about Titan.
Ah, yes, Titan. Formed from the ashes of what used to be the last Titan. Sadly, I don't know many of the guys in the band, but I am pretty good friends with the singer Ryan Brown. Super nice guy.
He's a good dude.
He's actually done just about every job in the band. Currently, he is the singer, lead booker, and promoter for the group. Man, they're working really, really hard. And this song was actually slipped to me. Another promoter who, out of respect for you, I will not mention his name, was asking Ryan and I for tips, and in a group chat, annoyingly. And so I pulled Ryan aside, and we were conferring back and forth. And he's like, "Hey, dude, you want?"
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Just tell me who it was.
Pagano.
Oh, okay.
So, who actually I'm very proud of him. He's got a lot to learn business-wise, but his last couple shows have been off the fucking hook, and I'm very proud of him for getting it done, you know, because in the end, man, you know how it starts. You're a fan that wants to see the band you want to see, so you start making phone calls, you start writing letters, so on and so forth. He did a great job. Anyway, so Ryan and I start talking aside, and I tell him, give me a call. So he gives me a call, and we're talking, and I can hear him typing on his laptop, and I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, man, I'm doing press. I'm sending this to labels. I'm sending this to A&R and PR and whatnot, trying to get us some reach. So that way when we release it on the 17th, we've got reviews and shit. And he just starts beaming about the work that went into this song and just telling me how proud of it he is. And you know me, when somebody is really passionate about something, I'm all about it. And so after about 2-3 minutes of this, I'm like, yeah, I hate to cut you off, dude, but you're going to brag and shit. Man, hook your boy up. Let me hear what you got. And he was like, okay, dude, but don't show it. Okay, don't send it to anybody. And I was like, okay, deal. I wound up showing it to Sayona and Richie because A, you know, they're both huge Titan fans, and B, man, them's my people. And I knew they would appreciate it, but I did not send it to them. I connected their Bluetooth, and Ryan gave me a description of this where he's like, we mixed nu metal with metalcore and deathcore and took a little bit of our influences that are older, which makes you and me weep because to us, you know, that's middle of our life type shit. To them, it was when he was a kid, and mixed it with everything from, you know, the 2000s and up. And his description was apt. There's a lot of beautiful genre blending work in this song, and I was proud as fuck to be one of the first 20 or so people to have heard it. And so we present to you The Alpha One by Titan. And you're hearing it, hopefully not first, right here on Sounds from the Underground with Vanek and LunchBox on Gun Music Radio all over the fucking place.
Good job.
Final products from the desert. I know you pain.
Fuck, that was badass. Did we lose Davey? Davey, you there? Well, looks like we lost Davey. Let's get some more music going for you. Here's a band. While we try to figure this out. Let me see. Here's a band that I grew up watching. This is the Legendary, and I do mean legendary. Blind Illusion and this is their new song. Check it out.
Unless you get some hits. All right, now let's get a hitter up there. You kid, what's your name? Ruth, sir. Ruth, what? George Herman Ruth, sir. But my friends call me Babe. Babe. Another Babe Ruth. Well, step up to the plate, Babe, and maybe swat out a few. Hey, Turk, chuck a few into the next Babe Ruth.
When you've got a well-known name, people expect a lot. You don't fool around. We've got a beer named after the city that means beer. Old Milwaukee. It's a tough name to live up to, but Old Milwaukee is one of the fastest growing major beers in the country.
Tell me, babe, you don't happen to know any kids named Garrett, do you?
Old Milwaukee's as great as its name.
Sounds from the Underground, presented by motherfucking Mike Vanek Sucks Podcast Network on Gun Music Radio. And we're back. And we got Davey back. You all right, brother?
Jesus. Nah, it's the usual. When you want to do something, everything's gonna fuck up. Life in general, dude. But no, it's cool. We found a way. I didn't want to use the phone, but here we are, back again for the very first time.
Okay, well, you just heard Wind Rider from Johnson City, Tennessee. Their album release show is tomorrow night at the Hideaway here in Johnson. Well, 20 miles down the road in Johnson City, Tennessee. Here in the Tri-Cities is what I was trying to say. Goddamn. So before that, you heard Blind Illusion with Proto Molecule, which is the latest single off their newest album, Wrath of the Gods, which I have right over there. All right, Davey. So this is what we're going to do real quick. And by all means, this show's going to go over an hour. Are you done for 2?
Wait, 2 hours or 2 more songs? Because, you've got 1 left, I've got 2 left.
Oh, I'm saying I get 2 hours on Friday. If you want to do 2 hours, we can make this 2 hours. Otherwise,
no.
Okay.
Hey, you're not supposed to ask me these things on air, you son of a bitch.
I'll do whatever I want. It's Mike Vanek Sucks Podcast. All right, so we're going to run down the card for WrestleMania. You're going to tell me who you think is going to win and why. All right, so the first match is Braun Strowman and Ricochet. I know Ricochet. Versus Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders, who I'm a fan of. Who you got in that one?
Braun and Ricochet.
Are they hot right now?
Dude, Braun Strowman is just... It was funny when he left WWE because you knew he'd be back, because where else can he go and be everything he's supposed to be? The land of the giants, man. He belongs there.
Okay. Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio.
Dominic, no question.
Yeah. By the way, he looks a lot like his dad, Eddie.
It's just a mullet.
Seth fucking Rollins versus Logan Paul. And I'm just going to go with Seth on this one. He's one of the best ever.
Well, dude, they just trot out Logan Paul for an athletic celebrity to go ahead and come out and look good and never win. That's what he's there to do.
Trained by Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, by the way.
I mean, dude, say what you will. Logan Paul is the real deal. Homeboy can work.
Yeah, he can. And I'm not a fan, but I have to give him his respect. Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus versus Damage Control.
As well as I do, they're going to go for the nostalgia. The old people and Becky are going to win.
Okay. The Usos and Sami Zayn, or the Usos versus fucking, El Generico and Kevin Steen.
El Generico and Kevin Steen, dude. I mean, dude, my bold prediction is the Bloodline loses everything. Everything.
Yeah. Either that or he wins and The Rock comes out. Okay. Sunday. Liv Morgan.
You forgot John Cena and Austin Theory.
Oh, yeah, I did, huh? All right, so your main event for Saturday is John Cena versus Austin Theory. Austin Theory, I can't believe it took him this long to get to this point, but I remember when he first started, and there's a really good documentary about him on Vice TV, about him when he was just starting. Man, the dude ate, boiled chicken breasts every day to get his fucking physique the way that it looks now. And bro, you gotta give him respect for the work that he put in. However, John Cena is a company guy. I don't see John Cena leaving without that belt. He'll drop it at the next pay-per-view, though. What do you think?
You know, this one, believe it or not, like initially what I want to tell you is the fact that this is the main event of night one is proof John Cena's winning it.
Yeah.
However,
John Cena sucks.
What better, dude? You know what? No. You know what? I'm drunk enough to go ahead and say it. John Cena is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
John Cena is by far the biggest star in wrestling since The Rock.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
and
there's a reason he's big.
Dude, I used to hate him, and you will attest to my hatred for John Cena. But I have to say this: John Cena is the Hulk Hogan of the last 10 years.
I never understood the hate for John Cena. Not once.
Generic.
Not once.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck off with that shit, dude. Like, really? Ric Flair had the same goddamn match for 15 fucking years.
Yeah, but Ric Flair.
Every time.
Yeah, but Ric Flair.
Sting had the same goddamn match for 15 years. Bret Hart had the same match for 5 years.
I'm going to need you to watch your goddamn mouth.
Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock had the same match for 5 years.
Yeah, but you bought the
and all of a sudden, when this white rapper gimmick comes out and wants to do it, everybody wants to shit on it. Fuck y'all. Like, straight up, dude, John Cena is awesome. And more than anything, the moment I fell head over heels in love with the whole thing that is John Cena was at WrestleMania 20 at Madison Square Garden when he came out and did his rap against the Big Show. And there was a moment when he just kind of put the mic down and was just like, woo! And you could tell that more than anything, this was a lifelong fan who did everything to get to that point. And finally was there and was just living his dream. And that was when I knew we had something special. And then proceeding that, we have his matches with JBL at 21, Triple H at 22, Shawn Michaels at 23.
Yeah.
Classic after classic. Big match John.
Yeah.
Nobody knew how to bring a big fight feel like John Cena did in his time frame.
Yeah. And with the 5 moves of doom too, dude. You know what I mean? All right.
Okay, so, cool. Tell me Ric Flair's 6th move.
Dude, we need to move on. So Sunday.
Hulk Hogan's 6th move? The Rock's 6th move. Stone Cold's 6th move.
You watch your goddamn mouth. Okay. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Natty and Shotzi. Shotzi Blackheart's hot, dude. Versus Ronda Rousey, who I can't fucking stand. Shayna Baszler versus Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green, whoever the fuck that is. I'm just gonna call it
Cardona's wife.
Okay. Shotzi Blackheart's from Oakland, and Natty's fucking a heart, and she's hot. So I'm picking them.
I don't care.
Okay.
I honestly don't care.
Why is this so low in the card, and why is my boy fucking wrestling this goddamn fucking asshole? Brock Lesnar versus Omos. I'm just gonna say it's big match, Brock.
If they're really trying to build Omos, and don't get me wrong, dude, he was the big Gumby giant.
Yeah.
In the last year, his match with Lashley was trash, dude. Trash for the biggest stage of the year. Granted, neither you or I could do better.
I want to see Brock Lesnar fucking suplex that big son of a bitch.
I want to see, and we will. And we will. It'll be a 5-minute barn burner.
By the way, I'll be watching these the next morning. So I'll watch the first day Saturday morning, and then the second one fucking.
You're not going to video chat me hot dog in hand?
Bro, I'll be asleep. I work 3rd shift. You know this. My life is turned upside down. All right. And then remind me about our announcement after this segment. Edge versus Finn Balor, which I'm really intrigued about because I love both of these guys.
What it all boils down to is, can Edge still be that physical?
Right.
Can Edge still be that physical? Because if so, this is your weekend show stealer. Now, that being said, just like last year when we got AJ Styles versus Edge, my only worry is they try too hard. I felt like that was the real problem with Edge versus AJ Styles last year. They tried too hard to make it the classic. What?
Who you got?
Balor.
Okay.
But rumor has it the Brood will be out in full force.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. So Gunther, who I still think was better as Walter, versus Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus. That's my I gotta go piss match.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I don't.
Did you not? Whoa! Back to trolley the fuck up. Did you not see that classic that Gunther and fucking Sheamus put on a few months back?
I haven't seen a Gunther match since they changed his name.
Wow, you're fucking stupid. Like, oh my god!
Anymore? You know this. I don't watch it.
You know what though? I forget what paper. Clash the Castle. Those two put on a fucking Minoru Suzuki, Tomohiro Ishii-esque fucking strong style beat down on each other. And now we get that again, but with the added Scottish psychopath and Drew McIntyre.
Okay.
Dude, holy shit. This is going to be fucking bodies flying, getting beat the fuck down. Like, we have Brock and Omos, which is the quote-unquote Haas match. This is the real Haas match of the card.
Okay, so who you got? Because we're at 44-27.
Oh. Gunther is the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion behind the Honky Tonk Man.
I really like his work in Progress. Jump on the Peacock and watch Progress Wrestling in the WWE Network, and I'm telling you, you see a real master at his fucking craft. All right, Bianca.
Dude, his work since NXT has been masterful. This cat's got it, dude.
Yeah, I know, but
this is fucking.
I don't watch the product. That's all we're gonna say.
Okay, cool. You could at least fucking dive in and watch a match here and there. When the collective community says something is badass, you can take the time to check it out and quit being a fucking gatekeeper and just watch some shit because people said it was good. Like, dude, no. This, outside of the last match, which, like I said, if they think too hard, they'll wreck a perfect WrestleMania moment. Outside of that match, this is my other contender for match of the weekend. Straight up. Oh my God, dude. The false finishes, the quick saves from the third man. Like, these are three dudes that are known for being big, bruising badasses, but they've got it all.
Okay.
They've got every aspect of the game covered.
Okay.
I don't know who I got. I want to see Gunther retain because somebody's got to beat the Honky Tonk Man.
I would pick Gunther because I don't like. Well, I love Sheamus. Not a fan of Drew McIntyre. Never have been. All right.
How are you not a fan of Drew?
Okay, so Bianca Belair versus Asuka. That's an easy Asuka. And by the way, I'd fucking marry that girl.
Dude, you know what? Bianca's held the title for a year now.
Yeah.
So it's time, kind of. You know what I mean? And Asuka deserves that WrestleMania win because how many more years does she got left?
Word. By the way, Asuka is hot.
So I'm with you.
Okay. All right. So the main event for Sunday is Roman Reigns, who I have to say, you know how much I hate that dude. And he's been fucking this every time I'm vacuuming the bar at work and I look up and SmackDown's on. Yeah, he's got me. You know what I mean? I'm hooked. I'll hit the wrestling headline when it says this is what happened. But I have to say, I am all for Cody Rhodes winning this match. I am 100% behind, 100,000,000%. I love everything he's doing. Bringing in Dusty. I just wish Dustin could be there to be a part of this angle. Dude, bro, if Dustin loses, or no, if Cody loses and The Rock doesn't walk out, I'll never watch that shit ever again. If Cody wins,
oh my God, you have said that so many times it doesn't even mean anything anymore.
If Cody wins, I'll probably start watching it again.
Dude, it's... And this is where the intrigue of a real WrestleMania event happens. And we should have broke it down one night, played a song, and then the next night played a song. Oh,
we'll break it down later, but because we're diving into the second hour. All right, so who you got for the main event? We'll come back talk about the card after we talk about these next few bands.
What more are we gonna say? I don't know. Everything is perfect to unseat Roman Reigns. Everything. Mm-hmm. Now is potentially the time.
And I would love to see fucking Cody win the fucking. You don't leave the company you built to not be the WWE fucking champion, bro.
But like you said, that's the easy call.
Yeah.
That's the easy call. And if Roman were to pin Cody in the middle of the ring, clean.
Yeah.
And then The Rock walked out and challenged Roman for next year's WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
That is the only thing that could be bigger. And let's face it, wrestling as a whole has taken a hit.
Yeah.
What could bring it back to the biggest hype it's ever been than to literally let Roman Reigns not defend his title for 1 year?
You notice
1 whole year.
He's got the XFL, which I've been watching a little bit, but you don't see him going to work on a movie right now. You know what I mean? All right. So we're going to come back and talk about wrestling later. But I'm going to play a couple songs, and we're going to come back and talk about the bands. This first song is a very good friend of both of ours' project. This is Nordic Frost. You want to introduce the song, bro?
Which song did I pick? Because, there were 3 of them.
This one.
If This Were My Last Day?
Yeah.
Yes. If This Were My Last Day by Nordic Frost, featuring the one and only Jamie Souza. Jamie Souza, the premier black metal female vocalist in our area. And it's down to these 2 singers, whether it's the premier black metal vocalist, male or female, in our area. Man, Brian Lewis has been doing some hard work with Nordic Frost. It's really been a pleasure to watch his development over these 3 albums. And, man, he didn't hold nothing back this go-round. Nothing.
We're going to come talk about it. But check it out. Also, you're going to get our song after this.
Coors. 105 years of only pure Rocky Mountain spring water. Make it yours. Make it Coors. Question. Who's drinking light beer? Fact is, Pabst Light gives you more reason than ever. Fact. Pabst Extra Light is the first naturally brewed light beer with half the calories of our regular beer. And that's far less filling. Fact. Natural brewing with no artificial ingredients makes it pure beer drinking pleasure. Pabst Extra Light. Half the calories, all the taste naturally. And those are the facts of light. Fire Brewing. It's more than a way to make it. It's a family tradition passed down from one generation to another for over 200 years. It's what guarantees that smooth, consistent taste for generations to come. Started out as a party, but turned into the case of the missing case.
Don't cost.
God damn.
Dead Reckoning with Gallows right here on Sounds from the Underground with Mike Vanek and LunchBox. And you know what? Tonight, you're the special guest host. I'm taking the fuck over, apparently. And before that, we heard If Today Was My Last Day by Nordic Frost featuring Jamie Souza. My God, dude. When people love to tell me that there's just no good heavy music out there, and then we've hit them with 3, 4, 5 new songs tonight.
Yeah.
It's out there, man. Wherever you live, go look at your local Facebook groups. Go look at your local Instagram groups. Go down to the music shop, the record store, whatever the fuck you have. Find a flyer, man. Because I guarantee you, if you're into metal, there's a heavy band somewhere near you. And you need to go and listen to that. Whether you're listening out there on Gun Music Radio or on Facebook Live, like Princeton King, Inmar Salvatierre, Pelon, like those of you that are hanging out, man, we hope your show, we're making you fans of somebody new. That's all our goal in this. And to hang out for a few hours and talk about wrestling.
Word. All right. So tell me about the band that we played before that.
Nordic Frost?
No. Anyways, so you guys playing with Dead Reckoning coming up.
Correct. Tomorrow night, we are playing with Dead Reckoning live at the world famous and historic Boardwalk in Orangevale, California on Greenback Lane. Tickets are available. Please call me and I will send you the link because they didn't give us any physicals.
Is this your first time playing since they reopened it?
Yes.
And how has it been promoting it so far? Are people stoked to go to the Boardwalk, or people are like, you know?
Actually, yeah. A lot of people are really excited that the Boardwalk is back. The Boardwalk fell off as the Happening Place a few years back when they opened the Ace of Spades, Holy Diver, and then subsequently both of the Goldfield venues, both in downtown Sacramento and Roseville. But it doesn't matter. That's hollow ground. I remember driving up there to see Hostility and Scribble. I remember going there and seeing El Nino. I remember seeing Twisted and Blaze at the Boardwalk, back when the Boardwalk was the shit. And, that little 400 or 500 head venue was the best we had to see our quote unquote mid-level bands. Right. And it's an honor to be back there. This is the 4th time I played it. And outside of the one time I played a local show there, every time it's been with a national touring band.
Right. I got kicked out of there once. I went up there with Mike Inman for California Medication, one of my brothers, Michael David, and got caught blazing it front row, fucking trying to get Mark from fucking Death Angel to fucking got the pipe. And I got kicked out of the fucking Boardwalk. I went there.
Okay, hold on, stop. I have a smoking weed story at the Boardwalk too.
Okay, go ahead.
So we were watching Twisted do, I forget which tour it was, and then Blaze came out. Mm-hmm. And me, Inmar, who's in the chat, and JBD were up there passing the blunt back and forth. Well, security showed up and tried to grab us.
Yeah.
We kept passing the blunt back and forth between the three of us. We'd hit it and we'd duck in and out of people. And with as packed as that crowd was, and as united as that crowd was, we bobbed, weaved, never put our blunt down, and never got kicked out.
Damn.
And we played this game for like 10 minutes.
Dude, I saw Gawar there. It was a magical experience. Saw Gawar at the fucking Boardwalk in like 1990 fucking whatever it was. It was fucking bomb. Went to Blue Oyster Cult there once with my mom. Fucking dude.
We played with Mushroom Head there in 2016.
Oh, I bet that was dope.
And American Head Charge the year before that. And it was such a magical experience to be at that venue with a almost sold out crowd. And for the first time in my musical career, have a barricade to leap on and off at.
All right, so here's a story that I'm about to tell you. And the names are being changed to protect my friends. All right, so somebody that we both know very well went and got some stuff for American Head Charge. And it was, the live wire. So this very good friend of both of ours went and got this for him and came back and got it to him. And then we walked in front of the Fat Cat and look over, and there's no blinders on the bus. You could see through the whole thing. You could watch the guy from American Head Charge go up into the bus and take said substance that our very good friend that we both know got for him. And he starts cutting it up with a credit card on the table right in the front of the bus, and we're sitting there watching it. And that's my American Head Charge story from when they played at the Fat Cat.
With Static X?
Yes.
That was the day after my wife and I came home from our honeymoon.
Yes. American Head Charge of Static X. And you can ask this a very good friend of ours, who I will tell you who it is after on post-op, if you haven't already gotten it by now.
I know who it is.
But yeah,
I'll talk to him about it tomorrow at the boardwalk. If that didn't tip off the rest of the audience, who it is.
But yeah. Also,
he might be in my bed.
So also from that show, so Static X was supposed to come back, right? And they canceled the show. And we had 3 boxes of Static X merchandise in the elevator room of the Fat Cat. Remember Mike Not Vanek?
Yes.
He helped himself and fucking me and everybody else that worked there. Dude, we all had Static X fucking hoodies and t-shirts and fucking the wristbands.
I always wondered where you got that Static X hoodie from.
Fucking dude.
Anyway, moving on. I think we have one more song to play.
Oh, shit. Oh, you got buckle in, cowboy, because we're going to come back and talk about wrestling. All right, so this last song, if you got to go to the bathroom, this is a good one to go to.
It's good peeing music is what Mike Vanek's saying.
Hell yeah, it is. So this band is from Lawrence, Kansas. And I'll tell you every day, I'm blue in the face, that if you want to find new Instagrams, a place to go. There are millions of bands on Instagram. And all you got to do is just start adding the bands that you like. And then Instagram will be like, here, you're going to like all these too. All the dead I listen to, I love from the underground. Dude, it's all Instagram, bro. And these guys hit me up for an interview, and we had them on the Mike Vanek's podcast, Shane 13, and they're basically the doom band of the Kansas City metal scene. They just got to play with Bongzilla in Kansas City, And I believe they're playing another show in Lawrence, Kansas that is badass. Interesting Lawrence, Kansas story. That's the town that I sprained my wrist because Bird from the Moonshine Band just pushed me off a 6 foot. But this.
So are we going to drink beer with Dusty Dahlgren in my garage or his?
Bro, that's a conversation we need to have in post.
See, I thought we were going to make that announcement right now. In the very merry month of May.
Yeah, let's do that.
Finally, Mike Vanek will come back home to the Central Valley, and you will see a live beer review from Stonecutter Manor with the one and only Metal Mike Vanek, where your old buddy LunchBox will force Mike Vanek to drink quality beer for the first time in his life.
No, fuck that. I'm getting a 12-pack of Coors, bro. We already discussed it.
Don't you even bring that in my house, bro.
We got a 12-pack of Coors, and whatever's left, fucking, by the time I get to your pad, is coming with me.
Well, there won't be nothing left of that because I know the kind of people you hang out with when you're in the 209. But anyway, yes, Mike Vanek will be home. So May 27th, we will be having a special live beer review from Stonecutter Manor, which I might find reasons to make ridiculous as fuck because Mike Vanek's going to be in my fucking house.
Yes, I will be. And in all seriousness, that's going to be a fucking rad trip for me because I'm going to see my son graduate from college. And, you know, I'm going to have a few days in the Valley. I don't know what the fuck we're doing yet, but there will be baseball and there will be a day in Los Banos. Also, so here's the interesting part. You ready for the interesting part, Mr. Lunchbox, sir?
I already figured it was pretty interesting, but what you got?
All right, so about a month and a half ago, the Moonshine Bandits were here. And we've said our sorries. You know what I mean? And this time it was way.
Well, and you never had a problem with good old Dusty Dahlgren.
No, but I went face to face with Dusty Dahlgren and I was like, "Are you home May 27th?" And he looks on his fucking calendar. Yeah, bro, I'm home. I was like, "Okay, well, fucking, I'm gonna be at Dave's." He's all, "Oh, you gonna come party in my neighborhood?" I was like, "Yeah, bro, fucking, is it cool?" So either we're going to a bar. We're going to his house, which is pretty nice.
Or we're going to Wool Growers.
We're going to Wool Growers. Or the fucking split piece soup place.
Regardless, Dusty Dahlgren may make a special guest appearance on that beer review.
Yes, I hope so. So, you know what I mean?
Whether we're conscious enough to remember it or not is a debate up for discussion.
Bro. That's going to be a fucking hoot and a holler. You will hear all the embarrassing Mike Vanek stories from tour, like the time I put a barbecue on a plastic table and it melted right through it, and then you had a perfect circle.
Oh, no. You know I'm going to ask these, and I'm going to make you shut up the whole time and make Dusty tell it, because I want to hear it from the not Mike Vanek point of view.
Oh, fuck.
So anyway, play this last song, and then let's go to post so you and me can talk about wrestling.
All right. Well, this is They Watch Us from the Moon, and they're from Lawrence, Kansas. Check it out. You're listening to Sounds from the Underground on Gun Music Radio with fucking LunchBox and Vanek. Enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, that was They Watch Us from the Moon from Lawrence, Kansas. And that's the newest single off their latest album. And it's about that time, Lunchbox.
It's about that time. Clock on the wall says it is time for Mike Vanek and the other brother, Michael David, to go into post-production and talk about wrestling in a manner that is no longer entertaining to the general public. So we'll leave you with that lullaby from They Watch Us from the Moon. Once again, check out all the bands you heard tonight: Dead Reckoning, Nordic Frost, The Venting Machine.
They Watch Us from the Moon.
Oh my God. They watch us. Well, I said They Watch Us from the Moon, you dick.
And Wind Rider from Johnson City, Tennessee, and Blind Illusion from El Sobrano, California.
And Titan from Sacramento, California.
Absolutely.
We just played you 7 bands that you should be checking out if you're not already checking out. What can we say? Sounds from the underground. This is truly Sounds from the Underground. Unlike that Bogart shit Mike Vanek records where he plays a bunch of bands everybody already knows about.
Whatever, dude.
But anyway, once again, I am your guest host, Lunchbox. Thank you for having me, Mike Vanek. I appreciate it.
Word.
Let's get ready to wrap it up and talk wrestling.
All right. My name is Mike Vanek, and I suck. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and that all-important YouTube page. Also, check out the new Sounds from the Underground YouTube page. Check me out every night, 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time on GUNN Music Radio. Please support Ceremonial Sound right here in Bristol, Virginia, Holler House, the Elder Brew, the Hideaway in Johnson City, Tennessee. Please support Mountain Smoke Shop, Of the Dead Designs, Dopest Cedar Brand. This is Ska with Mida Goodwin, which you can hear right here on GUNN Music Radio. Please support Capital Chaos TV with our buddy Zoran out in Sacramento, California. The Bungalow Bunnies, Burlesque Troupe. Damn. Okay. Please support Bands for Bands and the Music Depot Music Store in Hayward, California, and 924 Gilman Street, where Hemlock is playing this weekend. So,
but don't go to that. Go to the Boardwalk instead.
It's the day after, dog.
No, it's the day of. Trust me. I know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, whatever. Please support GUNN Music Radio. KGMR. We can find us on the Radio King app and the Get Me Radio app, or you can try to just jump on getmusicradio.com. All right. A wise man once said, keep one foot in the gold, one fist in the gutter. Whatever that means. Say bye, Lunchbox.
Bye, Lunchbox.
We'll see you guys next time. I'll be back tomorrow night. Peace out.